Enough of that happy music. Let's go back. Hello. We're here. Let's do some fun stuff now. There we go. Oh, I made myself disappear. I forgot. There I am. Yay. Let's see. Yeah, here. Hold on one. Let me create a poll here. Start a poll. Go. Let me see. Do-do-do. There we go. And then that's a goal. Here's a question. More like a way to ask the audience stuff. Let's see. We need a W engine. And there we go. That should be it. Perfect. Okay, now we get back to the game.
Don't blink! Reckless, but brave. Rider dash!
Now one for complaint.
Now, I am aware the music is conflicting right now. I also forgot to get coffee. The coffee is very important. I'll turn it off for now. And then we'll get back into it I passed it. Oops. What am I getting? Oh, I do have to say, I have been playing through the research journey event. I really like it. Not only just the gameplay, but I like it as here's a fun word, a vessel by which we can explore the journey of Norma. That sounds like nonsense. I like it as it's used as a mode that does recycle a lot of assets. You already have a bunch of Bang Boo. Let's use them in really cool and interesting ways. And also gives an excuse to explore Norma as a character. And also some of Valina as a character. I really like that. Instead of just shoving it into the story of Norma taking 10 minutes of our time to tell us all about how she was a child orphan or something. Like, we don't need that. We can focus on like doing the story stuff. And then when we're having one-on-one time with her, we can focus on like getting to know her more, you know? Heisenberg, I have seen the Remiel gameplay, and I'm pretty sure everyone else has as well. I'm not really going to react to it because, I mean, I've already seen it. I mean, I can watch it again, but I'm not opposed to watching it again. It's just I've already seen it, and it's like, oh wow, look at all these Remiel animations. Like, yeah, she looks smoking hot. What? I don't know what else to say. She's hot. She is hot and sexy. That's, I mean, what more can I say? I don't think Remiel should have a cloak on because the whole point of that design is like, look at how hot and sexy is. Like, yeah, that makes sense with her character and how we've interacted with her up until now. Oh, I didn't know I had that. That's right, coffee. That's what I'm going to get. I can do this first. Manage. Post commissions. It's Air Sentinel. Like, we're the best assist in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Outside of Captain Commando. It's Dag. That's not a Jow exclusive thing. That's like... That was pretty much every character in Season 2. Like, that was Orphe. It wasn't Seed, surprisingly. We didn't get that with Seed. We kind of got a little bit with Yixuan. It wasn't Jufufu. It wasn't Pan. I'm gonna have to look through all the characters now.
Good day.
Not quite. Almost quite. Kind of Alice and Yuzuha if you squinted hard enough.
Just tell me my dream seems to have become a reality.
Not quite Yidhari because you actually got a chance to explore hers a lot.
Just tell me
Definitely not Promia's.
Come on.
It was Orphe. It was
A mission.
Man, it's tickets. Do you want me to?
What brings you
Ye Shengguang during multiple parts. It wasn't just isolated to one incident. There were a couple. Lucia kind of did it as well.
Whatever you seek.
Bonnie really didn't get a chance to do it. We never really got a chance to like have a one-on-one conversation with him. It just sort of did the flashbacks for it. We kind of had it with Dialin, but that was also kind of flashbacks. And these three, they didn't really have it that much. They had it with each other in the story, but they weren't like yelling at our faces.
My flames will never die out.
Hang tight. It'll be ready in a jiffy.
I'll watch this, why not?
I'm always ready to deploy a delicious meal. Just give the word.
The issue with this place, I don't know if there's any point in choosing a different card. Maybe I'm crazy, but like, why would you choose a different card? The way they have it set up, it's like, oh, you can choose which one you get. But I don't think there's a real difference. But they do use like the Roman numerals here, which is kind of interesting. This is a 1, this is a 2, and this is a V for 5, this is 4, this is 6. That's kind of neat.
Getting pretty late out there. Unauthorized extra whip
Hello, RK. Did I already do Hollow Zero? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, I can do some Shiyu defense stuff. Why not? I need to get this out of the way anyway. I don't need to. I could ignore it, but we'll just do it now. Why not? I could use Valina, but I haven't built her, so. And I don't even know how to play her properly.
My flames will never die out.
So these are anomaly fights. Cool. Not that it really matters. I'm glad you like it. I've heard some mixed reactions to it. I haven't played it yet, so I want to do that with y'all. I don't know if I'll do it this stream because there are a couple things I kind of want to get through, but Agent. Okay, I'm reading this again. Okay, so this is the fight you're supposed to use Promia against. But it's an anomaly boss. He has like 66% higher defense, so that's kind of funny. And this guy resists ice. This is a weird floor 4. I don't think it really matters which teams I use.
Woohoo! Up on the bike!
I'm doing this one first.
I
That's
have
right.
two guns.
Whatever you
Got a new gun. I can help.
I'll
you
just
with
use the
some
agents that I
items.
have built because I'm too lazy to change it right now.
Starlight.
Is that my...
I may be slow.
Where?
Um,
Hey there, Delulu. Huh? Do you have a secret you want to share?
I have
Is that my cue?
Do I even have her stuff equipped? I don't think so.
Hey there, Delulu. If it's...
I may be
What brings you?
Do I have Miyabi stuff equipped?
All evil.
No, kind of, almost.
This is the path I follow. I can.
Where are we going?
whatever you see.
Need some.
I have two.
Is that...
I mean-
Got it.
What brings?
Need someone to see.
Look.
I'm here, so we can.
Ready and only.
It's up.
What did you... Huh?
Where's Bernice? She's down here.
Erratic. Awaiting further. We fight. My.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
You want to be Starlight? It's
Whatever you
Take you to you.
a mission.
Ready and looking.
What is...
My only
What's
the
on
brave
Caesar?
one.
Oh, nothing. Perfect.
We fighting? Take me.
She doesn't need those things anyway. What the heck? Who cares? Arcade Dreamer, yes, I have seen it. I have it. It's right here. I got it. No worries. I have seen it. It looks imposing. Oh. Yep, there it is. Yeah, looks metal. Looks a bit extra, but you know, it's cool.
You want to be?
We fighting?
I have two.
Is that my... If it... I'm... Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
Why are you an A? Oh, it doesn't. They don't like the skills. What am I supposed to level up? I leveled up the only skills that matter. There's no way it's like, oh, your dodge counter's too low. It's like, oh yeah, 'cause I use her dodge counter all the time.
ever.
Wait. Hello?
Is the.
Do I still have Lighter equipped
I'm here, so we're
with
good.
stuff? I do not. I took everything off of
I
that guy.
got your.
Need.
Ooh, promise.
Is the. I am the Eye of Obel.
This is not the right set, but I don't think it really matters too much. I don't remember what the right set was. What was on Nangong? Okay, that's what she's supposed to have. What am I supposed to have on Trigger? I'm forgetting everything I did with these characters. Oh, that's right. Here you go. It's something like this. Yeah, her crit rate doesn't
I
actually
got
matter.
your sniper trigger. Standing by. I am the only the brick. Victory will be ours.
I have heard of that theory. I don't know how true it is. It's possible. We just don't know. I'm gonna guess no. Just because, like, Billy's, like, that's been his face the entire time. It'd be like saying Bind Me has a face underneath his face. It's like, maybe, but probably not.
I'm here.
Did I get all of you? I did not. Nope, you're still not burned. How did that happen? That's weird. Anyway.
Right.
I'll kill just one guy. What a waste. And you don't get the chain attack when you kill enemies, sadly. And I triggered a burn, so I couldn't get that defensive assist.
Careful, don't get scared. Let this spin.
And yeah, I know he resists ice. It
Victory,
doesn't matter.
the only option. Hey, let's have some fun. You're done. Don't get scared now. Fire!
Move it!
It's over. Shadowless blade. Let's light it up. Now's my chance.
That wasn't good, but I wasn't trying too much. A player who's been playing since 1.0 but only learned what building is this patch? I don't think so. I think building characters is one of those things where
I'll take point.
it's better to try to figure it out to test things out for yourself. As in, if someone just tells you what to build, you don't actually learn what to do. But if you take the time to learn how to build, you can build pretty much any character. That's why when you see me, it's like I can very quickly shuffle around agent discs pretty well because I understand. I went through the struggle of trying to figure out what is the right build for these characters, and then you settle on, okay, Trigger's build doesn't really matter that much. Caesar's build doesn't really matter that much. Starlight Billy's build is what actually matters. So as long as you get his build right,
Copy.
you can give Trigger a subpar build because it doesn't matter. You can give Caesar a subpar build because it doesn't matter as much. Not that it doesn't matter. It does matter to some extent, but not to an extreme extent.
Recalibrating.
Hot-blooded as ever.
Why did that not come out? Something is happening. I'm experiencing like lag on this.
Don't blink.
This bullet
Whoops.
will reach its
I meant to
mark.
press special before switching. It's fine.
Full firepower. It's showtime!
I won't budge. Even one step.
Continue.
Bang! Rider dash! Eat this!
Ether vision activated.
Out of my vroom, vroom, vroom!
Show no mercy.
It's been a while, Sons of Caledon.
Recalibrating. My bullets.
This is gonna be too
One
quick.
with the
No. Darn it! I didn't get
Awaiting
his
orders.
EX is still. I wasted that EX unfortunately.
Starlight purges all evil!
Ready. Adjusting for wind.
That was supposed to trigger quickest. I don't know what happened there.
Increase
Back off! She's tripped! Out of my way!
There's more to battle. And just glory.
That was not good. That was a bad stage 4, but we made it work. As in, like, it was not as good as it should have been. Obviously, because I'm not playing a great team. I think I should have put Miyabi and Bernice on the other side. I don't even know. I don't think it really matters that much. Yay, we got stage 5. What the heck is this? It is interesting that the first Shiyu we have, or to be fair, this Shiyu is about to expire, but nothing here is weak to wind. Oh, good old evil Monato. You will not be missed. You have been here like 8 times since you came out in 2.5. That's crazy. Arcade Dreamer, no, I don't mean drive disc loadouts. I just mean having an understanding of what characters need to have, what would want to have equipped, and being ready to just put it on them. Oops, I meant to get rid of this song. A bit too upbeat. There we go. Okay, I didn't read through the rest of these. What the heck are these? This is Romia, Billy, and anything you want. Huh. That's just a generic buff. It's pretty good. All right.
I have two.
Hey there, Delulu.
Whatever you
Got a new ghost. What? I could. Where are we going?
do you want?
If you need help,
So, standing by.
Wanna see?
Look, I
Can I?
I'm at.
need
They might be buffing Miyabi
nothing to feed.
I shall.
Let's my
In-
loyalty.
I'm here.
I got
in
your
3.1.
This is the path I follow.
Nothing's been confirmed yet, so it's just something to be prepared for. I also finally got Bernice to potential 6. So that way when I use her with Valina, she's a lot better. I think this is my most expensive. No, actually, no, it's not. It's my second most expensive team. Because I actually have their W engines.
Where are we going? Come on. Let's show 'em what we've got.
You will use regular A-rank Billy against Isolde. Why not? Sounds fun.
My turn.
Fine. My blade is
I should have not used her charged one until that other wave spawned. I don't think it really matters. It's the difference between an S and an S+. It's just gonna bug me.
fine. My blade is
This party is just getting started.
There's no time. I swear on my blade. Focusing. The flames follow my flow. Cut through chaos. Now's my chance! An opening. Victory. The only option.
I forgot his stun duration is so short. I wasn't even paying attention to it.
No one. Don't get scared, no! Fire! My blade is ready. Need a hand? I'm unstoppable. Ready for a fiery feast? I see it. Time for a surprise! Purging slash! It's over. Let's move.
Oh, he was already dead. I was like, I wasn't expecting to get a chain attack there. I was like, what? I thought that would kill. Hello, Romanoid. Guy Taunt, the reason for that is because it's an engaging gameplay loop. That's why they keep recycling it.
Woohoo! I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
Oh, wait. Yabi stole my pen ratio that I like to use. That's unfortunate. It's gonna change up some stuff.
Starlight, it's time to shine. I have 2.
Where are we going? Hey, we're heading out. Hey, wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
That's fine. You're locked. God. Hello, Defish. Hello, Chemo. How's it going? We will be, I will be doing Valina pools very soon. I just want to get this out of the way.
Sweet smash them!
Feel the power of Starlight! Let's clear him out! Starlight, shine bright!
These guys are so weird.
Feel the ultimate Starlight!
Unexpected call. A complaint? Too late for that.
You rang? It's showtime! Bang!
Will she still have her bouncing bullet this time?
Target.
My turn. I see you.
It's my turn!
Out.
Call forwarding.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share! Your end is here! Eyes up!
Out.
It's my turn!
Hello?
I was gonna wait for my Asma to start, but she didn't do it.
In my sight.
I am getting a lot of lag for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Let's clear him out. Feel the ultimate starlight.
Today's work order: kick some butt.
Starlight, shine bright.
Just close my eyes and hit it.
Whoops. I meant to switch and use his ult without crouching. Because I didn't think I would have time to get it done. Ow. I definitely switched. Ouch. I definitely switched there as well.
Boing, boing, stop.
I am getting a lot of lag for some reason.
It's my turn. Let's clear him out. Feel the ultimate starlight.
Big talker. Hello.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share. Starlight, shine bright.
Ow. Yeah, so I'm not getting an S in this, obviously.
Easy target. Perfect. Don't move. It's my turn.
This would be a lot better if I actually had my pen ratio disc on this Billy build. And stop getting all this
Turn around. Smash the verdict
This lag.
is unforgivable.
That is correct. Deltarune has released today or something. Chapter 5.
Let's clear him out. Feel the ultimate starlight.
Did I unequip something from Dial In? There's no way. That's not it. I don't think that second phase was fast enough. There's a much quicker way to do that second phase. Where the mini enemies spawn. I was not doing this. This guy and these two, I was not doing them correctly, I don't think. I also don't even know what the stage buff was. I can't remember. Oh, so this doesn't help us at all. Billy doesn't need more damage. Huh. Anyway, here's Starlight, where we'll put Starlight Billy. Why not?
Take your man.
If you need, do you want
A mission.
Awaiting soldier. I've got your back.
If you need help,
Ready in my await. I am the Eye of Obel.
It's funny because her W engine doesn't actually matter for this team. Oh no, these are two reverse quick assists. Darn it. We can still do this. Hold on.
man is
I've got your back.
This is wait, this way.
a mission.
I can.
How about
I could
a
do
little
that. That'd be funny. I don't think it'll be good.
Standing by.
Wait, fight.
There's not a stunner with a forward quick assist.
Nothing to fear.
I shall follow your order.
Huh.
My lord. Awaiting.
whatever you.
Maybe I'll be boring. I'll use
Need
Lucia
some ready for
Touch. You want to? Let's.
with
I'm
Lycon.
at your
Why not?
Looking for
Wait, what does this thing resist
Hiring me for a
again?
job.
It resists ice. Perfect. Thank you, Lycon, for being an ice agent.
Mission.
Ready in.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Let's.
I shall.
nothing but that.
Ever. I can. Do you want?
If you need help,
I am the Eye of Obel.
a mission.
Man,
Take your.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
I've got your back. I am the Eye of Obel.
Wanna have
I have two guns, so double the accuracy.
Oh my gosh. Dylan didn't have her W engine. That's why something felt odd. I was like, this team should be dealing more damage. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Let's watch her attack jump up. I was like, oh, that's part of why my team was dealing so worse. Because Dylan's damage is actually kind of important. That's why I looked at the stats screen and was like, I guess this is what Dylan's supposed to be doing. It's usually not. I guess there's nothing off about this, huh? Well, that changes some things. And obviously the other thing was, if this is pen ratio, that's a much better disc than this one. This is just a lot better. So, because Billy does not need more attack with Brimstone. It was just funny.
This is the path I
All right. I knew I wasn't crazy. Heisenberg, yes, that is the correct answer. Billy's dash attack into his rolling shot is a higher damage output than just holding down basic, period. It also is what stacks up Shadow Harmony very quickly, so... Dash attack into rolling shot and or dash attack into standing fire, which is what happens after you use an ultimate. He's still technically crouching, but it's just using his standing animations for some reason. Don't ask why. Billy's always been buggy. That is his highest damage output when he has no energy and can't dodge counter.
I'll take point. Ether vision activate.
Oh, that's funny. I love it when you do a move to do a quick defensive assist, but the enemies get interrupted, so your agent just comes out and does nothing. Dillfish, my dial-in discs are there are a lot of +3s. Yes, I was very fortunate to get those levels.
Copy, recalibrating. Nice tactical synergy. Ether vision activate.
Don't blink!
Return to the Sea of Dreams.
Showdown time! Beware her iron cheap tricks! Night charge!
The melody of
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams.
Eat this!
my bullets are one with the wind.
You were supposed to defensive assist there. Oh, well. I didn't want to do that, but that's fine.
Make the tires smoke! It's showtime!
To the Sea of Dreams you go. Time to rally
Oh,
for the
Billy didn't quick assist? I thought he was going to. Oh, I must have used it earlier then.
The name of the night emissary. Wanna play a game?
Night charge!
This bullet
Will reach its mark.
You're landing!
Okay, that's the quick assist from there.
Raging starlight!
I meant to switch off to someone else, but they were all doing stuff. It doesn't really matter.
The starlight purges all evil!
That's it. I wasn't looking at the score. 36,000. That's a pretty good score for this team. Considering Trigger's just effectively a 25% damage buff. And I have Billy's W engine, of course. And it's a very nice stage buff as well. Let's try this one more time with Dylan's W engine. Her W engine being, not her W engine, but just a W engine.
Let me help.
2, 3. Oh.
Got one for complaint.
Feel the ultimate starlight.
Premiums.
It's showtime!
That's the other issue. Her follow-up will just miss completely.
Is it around?
Let's clear him out.
Unexpected call. Hello?
We'll just use this now.
This is the end for you.
Starlight, shine bright!
I think that was also a waste. Actually, it wasn't, because the last hits missed anyway. Because range is such a... Fall off is such a fun thing. That's what I need to be doing more of. And of course, that misses.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
Hey.
Leave the last one to me.
Let's all go down together.
Feel the power of starlight.
I can't get his ult in time for this, unfortunately. Unless I got an assault here, which wasn't happening. How did all of those miss me?
Just for a challenge. Fun and ethereal. The verdict is unforgivable.
Feel the ultimate starlight.
Forward.
Let's clear him out.
Hollow.
It's showtime! Starlight, shine bright! Isn't it over? Easy target!
Got one for
Feel the ultimate
Suna did not use her EX. There we go.
Let's clear him
I switched you specifically to use your EX, Suna.
I would have sent all the bad guys flying!
Maybe I can get an S with this. A low S, of course, but an actual... I was trying to use her special. Oh, that just killed her. I could have used my ults. It doesn't matter. The time score wouldn't have changed anyway. No, it was still an A. But I can get an S if I actually improve that. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. Let's get Valina. Is Sunbringer a defense agent? That'd be interesting. I don't know about that. Then again, you have to ask yourself which Sunbringer, because there are 3 of them. They could do the fun. They could be funny and just give Eldrada Sunbringer Caesar's old kit and just make her a crit DPS. That's a defense agent.
You want to become a hero too?
If you look at Caesar's
Take me.
where are her mindscapes? I can't see them because I'm blocking them. If you go at her Mindscape 6, it's just what she used to have in her base kit, and then they after the first beta they changed her to actually be a support. So this sort of stuff was in her base kit originally. Not exactly, but this sort of thing was there.
Only the brave will win. That's me.
Little Sunbringer will be fire stun. Calling it. Lynn Park. No, we only get 1 fire stun agent per patch. Or 1 new one, I should say, since season 1. Do we count Kaleda? I don't think so. Because she's the launch roster, that doesn't really count. No, we only get. Here's the better answer. We only get 1 female fire stunner per patch, and they're always the second agent release. In the first roster of agents, but they're like the second ones you get. So no, we've already met our fire stun quota for this patch. She's going to be an electric rupture agent. I don't know. Electric attack is also a good option. That's not a bad one. She is technically an intelligent construct, so. All right, let's get the music up here. I never did drink the rest of that coffee. No, I did drink the coffee, but I didn't do the other run. That's fine. I'll do it later. Okay. I'll go to Rose Califer because there's better background music over there. Not better, but more fitting background music. Yeah, they're gonna make a brand new element for her as well. Sunbringer's going to be the light attribute. As like, you know, because she's Sunbringer, she's going to be a light agent. So then the Void Hunter 3.0 is going to be Duskwalker, and they're going to be a dark attribute agent. So that's how they're going to introduce that. I'm just making up nonsense at this point. Okay. We're pulling. Kind of. I got more nays than yays on Valina's W engine. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. What's great about this banner is that if you just pull for this banner, you pretty much have a complete Pyrois and Valina team. You just use Piper and you just use Nicole. Obviously, you need to have like another random stunner or whatnot. Not that you want to have another random stunner for Pyrois, and that's fine. You can use Ambi until you get another option. It's amazing how great this is for Valina and Pirouis and not for Yeshungwang. Yeshungwang does not care about either of these two. Okay, if I pull up my details in history, will it show me again? Wait, I have to make sure I'm not on the wrong banner. I forgot if I lost my 50-50 already. I did not. Okay. So, I'm gonna show this real quick. Which one is it? I have not updated this since pulling for Starlight Billy, but I do want you to know that Starlight Billy would be right here as another S rank, which means since 2.3 after I got Lucia. I have not lost a 50-50 since then. That is very unfair to the vast majority of players. It means that I'm able to do dumb stuff that other players simply can't do because they just don't have the poll budget to justify it. And here's a little secret. Here's a little secret from me to you. Let's see here. If you go to their top-up center, which I'm not going to do right now, I'll pretend that this is I'll pretend Loot Bar is the actual top-up site. It's not, but let's just pretend. You see these prices here. That's not very cheap. This is just the normal prices, by the way. It's like, oh, you can get an 8% discount or something, or you insert a promo code, a creator code, and you'll get some random amount of discount. That's actually not cost effective. And this is why I don't partner with them. I just don't think they're good deals. Like, if I thought they actually saved you money, I would partner with them, but I don't. And I don't actually trust them. Like, what they're actually doing is, it's not illegal. It's just, I can do what you're doing myself for much cheaper. So what you do is, you get a VPN. Like, Japan, I don't know. You can actually do one on your phone. It's much easier. If you just type in Japan VPN, you get one of these for free, I guess. And you just go to Japan and pretend this is the official top-up site. You log in, it'll say, hey, we are seeing based on your local currency, because you have a VPN to Japan, that you can now use the yen. And the yen is much weaker than the US dollar. So what you do is you just buy this with the yen, and instead of saving like an 8% discount, I looked at this before, you get like a 25% discount. This $100 goes down to like 75. At least it did for me the other day. So, like, whoa, dang, that's a 25% discount. And of course, there's no VPN service saying, hey, you should promote yourself as that. It's like, is it stealing? Technically, no. Hoyo knows players do this, but they aren't going to do anything about it because they know the players who do it are also the people who are spending the most money. So that's also why they don't really go after top-up sites that much. Like, could they? Yeah, but they would lose out on sales if they did it. So that's why when you hear me joke in my videos, this video is brought to you by a VPN. It's like, that is a joke, but like, that's because it actually does save you the most money, period. And actually, the way to save the most money is to not use a top-up site at all, because that way you're not spending any money to begin with. It's not that Japan has free VPNs. You just have to find someone who is willing to be cheap and give you a free VPN. They might be taking some of your data, but what they're doing is taking your traffic data and not like your account details. At least with, I think on Loot Bar, you still have to give your UID and stuff. All right. Let's start. Wonderful, nothing. When it gets to like 70 is when I'll start doing single pulls. Just to be the most cost effective. I don't even know what Valina's Mindscape 1 does. I have not bothered to look at it. That was 4 A-ranks in the last one. I did not comment on that. So this is not gambling. I can guarantee myself to get this character. It's just, will I get her in less than 90 pulls or more than 90 pulls? That's the only question. It's a coin flip. It's a 50-50. Why have I've seen 2 ambies now? Am I crazy? There was an ambi on the previous one as well. In one of the previous ones, I mean. Yeah, to be fair, Delphish, Mindscape 1 is always like, ignore resistance or defense. It's like, they're all so boring. Like, most of them are kind of whatever. They're just not interesting. Like, I know what Yesheng Guang's is defense ignore or physical resistance ignore.
I'll give you a hand.
Look at this. It's just, hey, here's more damage. 20% defense. That's it. Okay. Here's a damage buff. It's like, okay, cool. That's why it's like, they're not that interesting. If they let you do some new stuff, that's interesting. At the same point, it's also hard to do like Mindscape 2 runs. So for example,
Tell me if anything's
I have a
wrong,
Mindscape
okay?
2 Soldier Zero Ambi. So as soon as I try to use her, it's hard to do like, it's hard to show runs where she's not at, where I'm skipping out on the unlimited dashes that you get. Because you can't disable Mindscapes, and that's still annoying. Now, Nekomata's Mindscape one is actually really important because it actually allows her to do back attacks while enemies are stunned. Isn't it crazy that you would think Nekomata has some benefit for back attacks, and then you read her kit, and her kit says nothing about benefiting from back attacks. It's only her W engine and her Mindscape one that do that. All right, here it is. That was pretty early. It was only like 73, 74. Not that early, but not that late either. All right, here we go.
Good day. I'm Belina.
I don't know what to say.
Administrative Director of the External
I need to get
Strategy Department.
I need to buy lottery
I'll be
tickets
your
at this.
guide.
I'll be your guy. I need to bring up this chart again. Include Billy in here. I have not lost. Let's say Valina's here. Billy's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 50-50s in a row. Because this is Nekomata and Lucia were on the same one, so they don't count. What's 2 to the power of 10? Or I should say 0.5 to the power of 10 or something. How do I do this? So 1 over that number. That's the odds of replicating the 50-50 specifically. Obviously, you could get this, like, these numbers could be lower. These are 80, 80, 79, 79. So it's not as lucky as it could be, but it's pretty lucky, all things considered. $10. I'm sorry, I can't control that. This is not a joke. I had to use my anniversary poll on my 2.0 anniversary poll on Grace because I had never gotten a Grace yet. And I was like, man, am I getting Grace? This feels wrong, but I guess I'm doing it. To be fair, that's because I didn't spend or pull that much in general in season 1. Valina's just gorgeous. Like, this dress is awesome. I only wish it was a little longer. And people be like, oh, you want to censor women? It's like, no, I think her dress is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I wish it was a little longer so we could see more of it. That's it. Yeah, and she has a great personality. That's not like a joke about, oh, her great personality. No, no, no. Like, act legitimately. Her personality is really great. I like it. It's sweet. She's professional, she's formal, but she's also kind and caring. To be fair, every agent's kind in some way. Because that's the parasocial thing they want to do with characters. I wish they would make a character who's just completely rude and disrespectful. Be like, yeah, I'll be your... Yeah, you can use me, whatever. Lucy's kind of like that, but she's not really like that, so... All right. Oh, I'm seeing it now. The Yays are winning the W engine poll. That also makes sense because if I lost my 50-50 there, I'd be like, you know what? I don't really need her W engine. I'm just glad to get her. This will be my let's look at my storage real quick. We can see how many anomaly W engine I have. 1, well, this is a standard, I guess it counts. 1, 2, 3, and then use it as an honorary 4, because she's being used for the anomaly teams. So out of all the W engines I have, the vast majority of them are for anomaly teams. And I have Practice Perfection, and I don't even have Alice, just because this is so good. Just throw this onto Piper or Bernice. It's incredible. 60 Anomaly Mastery. Yes, please. That's a beautiful stat. That's true, Dr. Pibby. Claret will be the very... It's obvious she's going to be the tsundere character of the patch, and she's also voiced by the tsundere character. By the tsundere voice actors, I should say. It's her. Cassandra Lee Morris. She's incredible. She has a wonderful voice. This is also technically a stat stick. I've used this for a lot of dumb Inferno Metal Bernice stuff. I do have enough to get this Brimstone up to... I could easily get a rank 5 Brimstone right now, because I have one right here. I'm just choosing to keep it at 3, because I think that's fair. I'm ready for that Nekomata buff. If we have... We'll see what happens when it comes out. Really, I'm waiting for the beta to update, because the first beta they release is always like their idea of what they want to do. And then the next one is usually when they solidify more stuff. Because usually the first beta is pretty wild with their ideas, and then they solidify what they actually want to do. For example, I'll show her on screen.
You know I would never turn you down.
Zhao's additional was... She was a generalist support. Like, what do you mean by that? Isn't that what she already is? No. I mean that her additional right now requires this stuff, and it's a blanket damage buff. You can't read it because my face is in the way. It was her core or her additional, I can't remember. But one of those was just, here's a buff for every different type of class in the game. Here's a buff for attackers, here's a buff for defenders, here's a buff for anomaly agents, here's a buff for rupture agents, here's a buff for support agents. Wow. It's like, wow, that's crazy. And then they got rid of it. You can tell they still kept like, shouldn't she be a support for rupture agents? They're like, no, she shouldn't. Even though she should be, she's not. It was her core. Okay, thank you. It was one of those two. I wasn't sure. It was this part of the kit. And this is the only part of the kit you really need to read for a lot of agents. It's like, what does Remiel do? She's an anomaly agent. She does anomaly stuff. Just read her core and her additional. That's all you need to care about.
Huh? Do you have a secret you want to share?
To be fair, you can still use Zhao on rupture teams. It's just kind of awkward. Where did she disappear to? She disappeared to the bottom of the list because she's level 1.
A wise choice.
A why? Get it? Because my main character is wise. That's funny, Remiel. Not Remiel. You're not Remiel. I was just talking about you. You're Valina. And if you're Belle, I think, oh, you're the belle of the ball. Like, aha, I get it. It's funny. That's not what they say. When's the next A-Rank gonna release? That's a good question. Because Pyroas released, I guess they don't need to release an A-Rank, because they just gave everyone this guy for free. And, not only him, they gave his W engine and his first 2 Mindscapes, which are actually pretty useful. They're not that extreme, but this is actually important for getting 2 decibels of stun. Not 2 decibels of stun, 2 ults of stun, because you increase your decibels. And his Mindscape one is just, you were going to refund the first one you do anyway, pretty much. So they're pretty important. they're important without like being, I was gonna say game breaking, but they kind of are. But they're not just here's a giant damage buff. Like that's not what they are. They are actually utility buffs. Like you can now do things you couldn't do before. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Ever burning fire.
Which begs the question. It's like,
Huh? Is
they're
something
never gonna
wrong?
rerun Julian. I'm sorry. She's really hot. She's attractive. She's gorgeous.
Officer 148,
She's
Julian,
beautiful.
ready.
She's awesome. They're never gonna rerun her because you have to convince players to buy her. It's like, how can we convince players to pull for this character? It's like, well,
Is something
you
the
can pull
matter?
for the hot character,
My
or
flames
use the hot
will
character you already
never
have.
die out.
You know I would never turn you down.
She also has a really pretty voice. Valina does. I really like the VA work they've done for this patch in general. There hasn't been a VA a voice where like, you know what, I'm not a big fan of this. I think all of them have been really great. Back to pulling. Oh, did I already get you? Yes, I did. You're not the character. Imagine if I spent all my pulls to get her Mindscape 2. Can you imagine? All right, Valina, you're gonna close this poll because it's time. I don't know if I won or lost my last one. I can't remember. I don't think it really matters. Fun fact. I only got Yuzuha's W engine because I was trying to get a rank 5 Roaring Ride. And I ended up getting her W engine. I was like, I wasn't trying to get this, but I guess it's fine. I guess it's a good thing. And I think that's fair because my anomaly teams are probably my weakest. Well, that's going to change very soon because we're getting another... I already have a brand new anomaly agent, and we're getting the Void Hunter anomaly agent very soon. Hey, Billy! There you are.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Not gonna lie, I prefer his original design better. I just think it looks, as a base, it looks cooler.
The accuracy.
As in, his new one looks good, but I also think it looks a bit busy. I think his base one is simple and yet effective. It's very like Street Fighter 2 or Third Strike coded. Whereas his new one is like Super Sentai. It is a fan service design, but it's almost like Soldier Zero Ambi's design, where it's just a bit much going on. That you already have to like the character to... If you don't like the character in the first place, you're probably not going to like their redesign. Oh, here's something. That was pretty early. Am I pulling for Sigrid? Maybe. Possibly. I would like to. We're now getting to the point where, what are you doing with all the characters on, at least for me, what am I doing with all the agents on my account? So I have Ellen, and it's like, man, there's not really a place to use Ellen. Woo! Let's go! That's actually not that bad. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's not that bad. Now it's rank 4 for me. Like, oh, this is a bad thing. No, no, no. That's actually okay. That means Nekomata is going to be insane. And I got it pretty early, too, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And obviously, losing the W engine is... It technically is worse, but I've won so many 50-50s on the character one, and that's the one that actually matters more, in all honesty. Because if you don't get a W engine, it's like, oh, I guess the character I'm using is slightly weaker. But if you lose the 50-50 on the agent one, it's like, I guess I just can't have a character. That's the difference. Would you rather have a weaker agent or having no agent? I'm building up pity, guys. The people who say they're unironically building up pity, you just have a gambling addiction. Drill rig. I love drill rig. It's the best, worst W engine. It is actually not good. I'm actually going to show something with drill rig. I think it's important. Not important, but interesting. That's Wuthering Waves. Let's go to Zenless. Agents W engines. Let's go to Electric. Anton. And then W engines. Attack. Yes. Where is he? Oh, A rank. Duh. Here it is. I always forget that it's yellow. When launching an EX or chain attack, electric damage from basics and dash attacks increases by 50%. That's a pretty good buff. But this dash attack buff is kind of funny. Because if you know anything about Anton, dash attack, fire with fire. Ram into enemies in front of him, dealing physical damage. Maybe that's a typo. Maybe there's a dash attack one that's electric. Oh, no. It's just physical. Why in the world did they do that? It's so dumb. What was the point of buffing your electric dash attacks on Anton? It's just funny. I don't know what else to say. This is why this W is just so dumb. Honestly, if this was like an attack main stat and it gave energy regen down here, Anton would love this so much more. Yeah. Anton's incredible if he never runs out of energy. The problem is Anton is constantly running out of energy. So the push and pull with the character is it's a bit hard to leave him in burst mode. As soon as we get a support that basically says the next character's energy cannot deplete, will be a minimum 1, then for the next 10 seconds, all of a sudden Anton is so much better. Like if Rena's new additional just said the agent that quick assists in, their energy will not decrease for the next 10 seconds, but they can't use EXs, all of a sudden Anton's so much better. It's like, oh, perfect. I'm not using my EXs anyway. Or Bang Boo, that's possible. Boo Resher, the one that the A rank one that gives energy, is around as well. Let me do something real quick. Hold up. That's a spoiler for what I'm going to show later, but hold on. Let me make sure my computer is cooling properly. User scenario, stream performance, fan speed. Go to cooler boost real quick. We'll increase the fan speed on my computer. I wouldn't be opposed to an S Anton. I think that'd be fun. I think players would be behind that. I think Molly Zhang would hate it because she already has this thing about getting A rank Antons in her poll streams. There's just a bit with, because she's really good friends with Alejandro, who voices Anton. So there's just an ongoing joke, like, it's our turn, bro. No, my polls have been cursed. So it's just cute. It's just fun. It's our turn, bro. The only issue with the A ranks is that you can't get extra pulls for them, but you can convert them into the currency to get the S rank W engines, which is fine. Here's a fun fact. If you're wanting to get Jane's W engine, you don't really have to. I don't think her W engine is actually good. Joyadore? I don't know how to pronounce that. It is a fan. That's funny. I didn't even notice that before. That's interesting. This is a pretty design. I like that. There it is. Duh. It's right there. I just didn't recognize it. It's just a fan. A very mini fan.
You want to become
And the
a
great
hero
thing
too?
about this is that if... Not by this. I should start the sentence with the subject of it.
A wise choice.
The great thing about Valina's W engine is that similar to Yuzuha's, where this just gives a lot of nominally proficiency, Valina's just gives a bunch of stats for free, basically. It just gives the team a giant ball of stats. And that's kind of important because if you're struggling to get anomaly proficiency on these discs, like let's say you're stuck with a bunch of +1s or +2s and you can't find like a +3 or a +4, this is going to be a big difference maker for that, for your entire team. It's not just one character, it's a buff to the entire team. I should have enough for this, because I usually try to have enough for an agent to build at least one agent per patch. I just have them stockpiled up. I actually don't think I have enough. Hold on. Nope, I don't have enough. I gotta farm for this, and that's fine because I have a decibels. No, energy. It's the wrong currency. You pulled just because of the design? That's fair. I think it looks gorgeous. It's one of those things where they go out of their way to make it look beautiful when they really don't have to. And I appreciate that. Getting +3s and +4s is actually a challenge. Also, I'll show this now because I promised I would.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
These are her discs. Oh, you can't see them. Never mind.
Hello?
I'll show it when we're done. I thought you were gonna stun the enemy there. I killed the small guys too quick. I hope this was the W engine one. I'm gonna be upset if it wasn't. Not upset, but just annoyed. Is that it?
A wise choice.
Is that all I needed? Yes, I have enough to convert. That's what you need. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. It's easy. Now let's look at Dylan because someone asked a while ago and I didn't show it. Here are Dylan's disc. This is a +2. This could be better. I think I have this one would be higher. I just didn't have it equipped onto her. This is a better attacker one just because its stats are a lot better. And I'm okay with not having it because her crit rate's already 93. I'm not getting that much more by getting another 2.4. This is also +2. I think, yeah, that's the best one I have. But this is +3. This is obviously not plus anything. This is +2, and this is +3. So I have 2 +3s, and the rest are +2s. Minus the one that you can't have them on, of course. And if I got it to +3, that'd be what? 4.8 more? So that'd be 96, right? No, 97. Yeah, that'd be 97. And that would do what to her core again? I can't remember. Oh, increase her impact. Well, she doesn't really need that much impact. That's why it doesn't really matter. There's never been a situation where it's like, oh man, if I just had, what is this? 14 more impact, then I could do something. Or no, it's 4 plus 4.8, so it'd be like 10. If I just had 10 more impact, it's like, no, there's never been a situation where it's like, oh man, I'm missing so much on my impact. Like, that doesn't matter. Especially not with this W engine. You kidding me? Increase your impact by 10%, stacking twice. Like, okay, so that's active all the time. This is just great. And of course, this is with Woodpecker, but not with whatever people normally equip onto her, of course. I could improve Lucia's. I just have not been... haven't bothered to. I have a bunch of +2s on here. And that's about it. I just don't think there's a real, like... If you don't have her W engine, it's really hard to get this much higher. And I don't think there's a meaningfully... I don't think there's a really strong payoff for it. That's a lot of Nicole's. That's insane. It's just insane to look at. How much of Piper's did I get? Oh, not that many. Relatively to Nicole's. Oh my gosh.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
To be fair, Romanoid, I think skills are only like a 4% damage increase. So, at least from 11 to 12, I think they're only 4% higher, if I recall. Something about this seems off. Yeah, this is the wrong... Okay. The other thing I noticed, I knew this damage felt wrong. This is the wrong disc for this. I knew I had better Woodpecker discs. They're on you! What are you doing with that? Because I used her recently. This and this. There we go. No, this is the one I want for that. And then... Yeah, okay, this is the correct one. And then... This is the correct one. Is this the correct one? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. And this is also the correct one. Is that correct? Hold on. Maybe this isn't correct. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Or no. Hold on. This is the correct... That's right. I remember now. So what happened was, this is the one I had been using on Starlight Billy, and I switched it. So this is my normal build. Something like this. This should be pen ratio as well. This is my normal build. There we go. But I swapped things around because I realized that this disc was like a fraction better than what he has. So that's why I swapped it around. So instead I should be using this, which is higher attack. Slightly less crit damage, but it's not too big of a deal. Hello, Polychromatica. Okay. We are now going to embark on a fun journey. Let's read through some comments. Am I going to record this? Maybe I will. I don't know if I'll make this public, because I don't want to be that guy who's like, reads through comments just to hate on them. Let me get this set up real quick and drink some water while I'm at it. I don't know if you can, they show it here. No, they don't. They don't show it here. On the mobile version of YouTube Studio, there's a way to view what people have been commenting previously. Like if they had leave other comments on your videos, you can see that. But you can't, I don't think you can do it in the browser version. I don't think you can. If you can, then it's like, I have no idea where to see it. Because if you click on this, it just takes you to their profile. And this is just view the comment on YouTube. So that's interesting. So yeah, I'm just going to go over some of these. Maybe I'll go through all of them. I don't think I will. I could sort by newest, but I think there's... Yeah, I'll sort by newest. But I'll read through mine first. Read the responses to mine. I have changed what I wrote here just because I want to be more clear about some stuff that I was writing. I basically say, hey, if you're here to like, as an excuse to fuel drama, be like, oh, this is the community is against itself. Shut up and go away. I love this game. Shut up. You're not welcome if all you're doing is stirring up drama to talk about how awful Zenless is. I can't stand those discussions. Go away. We're here to actually talk about real stuff. What else? I talked about the designs I like. I think Sunbringer's design looks okay. I do like the star symbol on her legs. I neglected to mention this in the video, and I probably should have. If I can find it. I've seen fan art of it, but I don't know if it's actually in the game. Like you can, I don't know if you can see it in the trailer. Hold on. Where is this? I liked it on Twitter, so let me see if I can pull up my Twitter real quick. Let's go to... I should be playing music, sorry. Here we go. I'll show y'all real quick. And I just thought this art was funny. It's so dumb. But this art helped me realize, like, wait a second. This design piece right here, I actually really like this a lot. Like, I like that she has like a black star here and then a white star in the white space that is just her skin. I really like that design. I dig that. I think that's neat. The problem is you don't really get a good angle of that in the game. So I didn't really know. I had a hard time seeing that. But I really do like this design here. I just kind of wish her pants extended down a little bit to like here. Not pants, but whatever we call it. Is this a dress? I have no clue. Extend a little bit down here. That's it. Not that much. But yeah, I really do like this design. I think it's great. I think that's cool. Anyway, back to reading comments. I have to pull it up because I can't see it on my thing. Here it is. Okay. The teacher... Yeah, the teacher character, I forgot her name. I think it's Hilda. She looks nice. I will say, though, for Sigrid, they could have gone crazy and done, like, Fire Emblem Awakening armor. I can look it up real quick, but I'd rather not. Fire Emblem Awakening Cavalier armor is really funny because... they are fully armored, except they have no pants on. As in, like, what do you mean pants? Like, they have the cutout for shorts, but they have no clothes on there. They just have a thong. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? That's like the one part you would want to have clothes on. Like, I understand not having armor there, but not even having clothes? That's crazy. That can't be comfortable to ride in. I can show it real quick, why not? I looked this up earlier just to make sure. It's this here. And that's not the picture I wanted. Open a new tab. Oh, that's really small. I want to see the bigger version of this, por favor. Oh, no, Google doesn't like doing that. Okay. And how do I zoom in on this? I swear there's a much bigger version of this. Here it is. Oh, is this is Fates? Never mind. I thought this was Awakening. I think they have the same armor stuff, though. Maybe I'm crazy. It's one of those two. I can't remember. I thought it was Awakening. But basically, it's like she's a cavalier, but she's not wearing any pants. Like, the part that she's in contact with the horse has no clothes on. Like, that's crazy. That's the one part you want to... Sigurd's not like that. Sigurd's design is much more tame. It's like, that's insane. Genpot, you're welcome. And if I save you money, feel free to donate some here if you want to, if you feel like it. You don't have to, but like, instead of spending top-up money every patch just to help you, quote, save money, which you aren't actually saving money. Just honestly, just donate to the streamer directly. They'll get more from that. I'm pretty sure they will. I haven't confirmed that because I've never been partnered with them. Where's that thing again? Oh, here it is. Presenting. There we go. Yo, Sigrid has a cool lance. Good to see Optimizer again. And then we get into some comments that are not very nice. I don't know if I can see them all here. I think I have to go to like the video to see all the replies. But there is one that I think is kind of funny. Funny in a kind of sad way. Where is it? Hold on. Someone was saying something about Norma. Hold on. This guy. Okay. Sorry, but the moment I read, but put some pants on Norma, which I didn't say, I said shorts or pants or a longer dress, which it's just an all-inclusive thing. I lost all intent to pay attention to the video. Okay, that's fair. This video wasn't for you. Nothing wrong with that. Let's just copy paste this name real quick though. Make sure I get this right. That way I can find it when I sort by newest. Sort by or filter by. Can I include his name? I cannot. I don't think I can. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So you can't see it from I don't think you can find specific people if they're not already subscribed to you. Oh, published and then view newest. And we're gonna scroll down a little bit just so I load a bunch of these in. And I noticed this as I was going to bed. It was like, okay, it's getting late. I'll read some of these just because why not? I know some of these are going to be upset. But I'll go to bed and read some of these. It's like, wait a second. And when I went to bed, I saw the message under my original comment was like 32 minutes ago. Like, oh, okay, I guess this guy didn't want to watch the video. And then I see this comment that said 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes of my life wasted for the same nothing burger I read every day on Twitter with audio. Thanks, bro. It's like, what? Like, you said you weren't interested. Why'd you watch it? That's a self-control issue. I don't have any control over that. Dude. Ted, that you weren't interested. And then you watched the full thing? That's not on me, dude. Go watch stuff you actually care about. Go watch like, I don't know what you want me to say to that. That's not on if he's like, hey, I don't care about your video, well, that's fine. I can't control that. But to be like, oh, you wasted my time. It's like, you said you didn't care. This is why it's hard to have meaningful discussions with people. Because, like, he already came into the video hating it. Spend your time wisely. Take care. Rent is due this month and ZZCCs need to make money. You actually don't make that much money from Zenless, unfortunately. If I were out here to make money, I wouldn't be playing Zenless. I'd be all in on the GTA 6 thing. When that comes out soon in November, I would just pivot my channel into just being a GTA channel. If I wanted money, that's what I'd do. Let's read you some of the higher ones first. That was one I remembered off the top of my head, and I thought it was funny. Neo, that's nice. I hope they liked it. Oh, I could just delete this comment. Flag it for review. I won't do that. Let's see. I like getting more designs. I can skip to save just to get mindscapes for characters I love to make them stronger. That's fair. Let's see. I think they looked at how good Yishuan sold, and now they're trying to recreate her with every sexy female character they sell. I said in the video, Ellen Julian uses how Alice Miyabi wear basically full clothing, and everyone thinks they're hot or cute. That's fair as well. Is this really by top? If they have their own weird assortment for top then, because this is still my replies to that. Yeah, because the YouTube way they do top, it's not really top. It's like, this is plus 65, 95, and this is plus 391. It's like, that's not... Shouldn't this be above? Whatever. Yeah, I think the devs have been failing to make sexy look cool. The sexy feels goofy. Sexy's not inherently bad, but these specific instances just look silly. I agree to that. I think being cool. Just be a little. Just be I think we are close for a very cool Eldrada. That's her name, right? I'm not misspelling that. I mean, I can look it up real quick. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Eldrada, Drada, I made you out of clay. Characters can be hot without being half naked. That's true. Nothing wrong with being naked, half naked, if your personality or the narrative justifies it. Her outfit is too revealing. Her outfit is ugly. That's actually not what I actually don't think it's ugly. I don't dislike the outfit. I literally said it's not bad. I just wish it was a little better. That's it. We will get to newest soon. Don't worry. Romanoid, we will get there. Vivian's also a pretty well-designed character. I agree. Even with the horn design, I hate the argument. The cape was obviously placeholder. That's why Poyo did it. She looks like an Arbiter of the Head when I first saw her. Now she looks like a Tokatsu villainess. I'm self-taught, but I work as a character designer. And I think I did read some of his design. But he basically, you guys should read it for yourselves in your own time. Maybe not, because then you have to go into the minefield that is this comment section. Sunbreaker being sexy doesn't bring anything to her design and actively deteriorates it by fighting against her role. Gosh, what's her name in Wuthering Waves? You guys can't see what I'm looking up. Zani, that's it. Zani is incredibly sexy, but she also serious about, but she also looks serious and confident. That's part of her appeal. Wise looks like Jimmy Hopkins from the Bully of PS2. Okay, Romanoid, I don't I don't know what this is doing up in the top filter. This is why YouTube's kind of weird with how they sort things. Like, there is no way this is in the top things of YouTube. That's the comments. That's crazy. Not of YouTube. Why are we talking about muscle definition like characters can be hot despite the muscle? Like, isn't it crazy hot already? You can have both. I mean, we can have both. Whatever. It conveys her personality and works well with the modern fantasy world thing they have completely forgotten. I mean, no comment. To be fair, it's funny that the one of the characters people really like is Pyrois, and he looks nothing like a Zenless character. Like, if you told people he belonged in a... Pyrois looks like he belonged in a different game. It's like, no, he's in Zenless. Like, oh, that looks cool. I feel like how this is combating the surge of new gacha games too. Feels like every gacha dev is peacocking their characters to try and push their game into competition. For the regular players, you have to wade through more and more waifus with little substance and design. After one story mission, they get benched anyway. That's an interesting... That's kind of interesting. Hadn't. I hadn't considered that. I still misspelled it because the apostrophe is in a different place. Hoping is that Sunbringer we have isn't the original design, or at the very least it'll be a costume. I mean, we'll probably get a costume for Sunbringer as well. A lot of the new characters remind me of the sexy mods that you toggle off at random places of clothing or change parts to be skimpier. Counterpoint is that the devs have actual sales for each character. They can analyze which designs have sold more. Why can't they add stocking Serena or make her clothes straight like Bayonetta? A Bayonetta design would be actually cool. That would be fun. Close those. Pretty much Miyabi example, the most tame design in the game and still super popular. And she's also gorgeous. I love her mom. I love her mom. Thank you, Zenful. There are people who have been complaining about designs in Season 2 and are still playing, thinking they'll change. That's fair. I think there are some people who are thinking that. We have gotten good designs, though. They kind of did change. I don't know if I'll reply to this, but like Promia does not have Yishuan's design. Promia has a very different design from Yishuan and Lucia. And Yudhari. Like, Promia has a very different design and silhouette. That's the other thing. Why can't we have another Miyabi instead of another Yishuan? To be fair, I don't think I really don't think she looks like Yixuan, but maybe that's just me. I think maybe it's the white hair and the attractive body. I think that's fair. But like, I think you need a bit more than that to be like, oh, she's just like Yixuan. I didn't see it. Yeah, just me. Just suit me. Spelling's hard. I have a theory. Oh. Yixuan 0% pants, Sunbringer 50% pants, next Void Hunter 100% pants. I think I'm onto something. I'll give that a love. Why not? A heart. Thing about Sunbringer's new outfit is that not only does it feel like the devs wanted her to lean towards the sexy than cool, but their definition of sexy is just show more skin. It's like the devs have no idea what could make a character attractive, so they just think that if they show as much skin as possible, regardless of how dumb the outfit looks, they succeed. I don't know if I fully believe that. I think the devs have a good understanding of what's attractive. It's just, I think it's a shame that, man, I think Sunbringer could be sexy and cool at the same time. Like, they could do both. People think, oh, you just want her to have completely covered. It's like, that's not it at all. I just think we should be, like, have a bit more respect on the Void Hunter, you know? Put some respect on her name or something. Tell me how to pronounce Yasmin. Thank you. I have not seen a lot of... I have seen a couple redesigns for Sunbringer, and they basically just, like, extend her to give her real pants. And I think they look okay. I think they look fine. I love to see an actual mod for it when the character actually releases. But actually, again, I like the star thing going on right above her knees. I really like that aspect of her design. You want to agree with this, but this player base has spoken with their wallet. It feels like the meta is the main force driving sales in Zenless. The only agents with outstanding sales are Void Hunters and universally strong supports. Having Billy a fan favorite as the lowest revenue banner ever is a clear sign for developers that a compelling character isn't enough to sell. Of course, when they look at numbers, meta viability is grouped together with story and design, so the devs got the wrong message that Yixuan and Shengong's visual design are appealing. Thus, they export to newer designs. Huh. Romanoid, as far as we know, the numbers that we have access to, which is very limited, a very limited pool, Starlight Billy did not create a lot of sales in apps. Granted, there's a lot of problems with that as a data point. Not problems, but a lot of caveats. Like, you have to understand that when he's a second half agent, there are probably players who topped up. There are some players who topped up at the start of the patch or right before the patch. And there are also some players who were saving specifically for Starlight Billy because they knew, oh, I saw where the story was going in 2.6. They're definitely going to do a Starlight Billy thing in 2.8. So I'll just save up until then. And also at that time in 2.8 is 2.8 was the lowest overall interest in Zenless, just because it was like in the uncanny valley of we're at the end of season 2, but we haven't quite started season 3, so people are not that interested in it. And I think that's when Neverness to Everness also came out. So a lot of people who would have normally played Zenless went to that game instead. Their designs are good. That's the problem. Not every single character has to be attractive almost naked. That's fair. I think we should wait for the story to evolve further. A lot of people, myself included, theorize we'll get the OG Sunbringer design as a full-fledged character. That's interesting. I didn't consider that. It's only stated that Dracaena... It was stated by Dracaena that the original form was an intelligent construct, and since she was once and split her up, her body vessel could still be somewhere out there. That's interesting. And then we're talking about Cecilia as being a great example of she's meant to be cartoonish and silly. I don't believe the character would wear their outfits. Like, I agree with all your points, but Velina is written and shown to be very elegant, regal in a way, and proper. I can't imagine her having her panties just out for everyone to see. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just, it is funny that she's like the wind agent, constantly, her dress would be like constantly whipping around and stuff or whatnot. Like, yeah, that's the character. I do like her. I think her skin is gorgeous. Her skin's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And her base outfit's beautiful too. That's why it's so hard to pull for it. Like, man, Velina's skin's gorgeous, but so is regular Velina. Good night, Romanoid. Take care. It's annoying when I keep liking their skins more than their base designs. Also, it's a bit strange that Velina and seemingly Ren will have more tame paid skins compared to their base looks. That's neat. I don't know if I'll heart the design, because some people might go and hate on it for weird reasons. But I'll give it a thumbs up. Oh, and this is the one we talking about the copyright issues. I did go over extensively what are the laws around their profiting off of fan work, and I think there's a legal argument that like it is technically like an OC character, but kind of not. So it's in a legal gray area. Joseph, I have continued my streak of not losing a 50-50 since 2.4. It feels very unfair, but that's what happened. I think Sunbringer will get a skin like the other Void Hunters and probably have her classic outfit or something similar. You'll never forget when he first cosplayed a character and was making the pieces, the thigh guard specifically. It all looks so weird on me, an actual person, because my legs are normal. On the character art, the legs are so long. I think this is when I was talking about Marvel Rivals. So many games have long legs, especially MMOs. I know why in some games and others it's down to run cycles not look stupid. Taller males and shorter female characters have to cross the same distance. Okay. I don't know what ZZZ's reason is. I find it looks so strange because the legs are more realistically shaped too. That is true. It's like, I would think of any game to exaggerate the legs a little bit. It would be Zenless, but they really don't. And instead the arms are just like paper thin twigs. It's crazy. It's an aesthetic choice. I'm not against it. It's just that's the design for every female character. I don't like the design, and I feel similarly about other characters that are meant to be mature, respecting people in places that have high standards, laws, and rules. It'd be amazing if we had more characters like Season 1's factions that simply played with uniform, instead of being too unique in ways that have no payoff beyond some reaction videos. Hey, Hoyo, give me Isoda and my life is yours. And this is me, someone liking my Green Billy thing. Okay. More examples of people liking designs. I can't believe this video has 0 mentions of Julian. That's because I forgot about it. That's it. I was so, in the moment, I was so focused on handling other things. Sigrid has a uniform, kind of. Not really, but if you squint hard enough. You just want S rank Ben bigger? Wait for just wait. Kaleda will get her potential unlock. And the two of them will be unstoppable. You wonder what I don't know what the other audiences think of their designs. I mean, again, it's not that I think her design is awful or bad or atrocious. I'm not uninstalling the game because of it. Like, that's stupid. But I think, man, it's so close to being incredible. It's okay. I think it's a personal taste. My personal taste is not your personal taste, and that's fine. And again, it's not about the skin showing. It's about the context of the skin showing. If this is your take, that you will never survive Nikke. That's true. That's fair. That I think it's funny that a lot analysis or Nikke. A lot of the analysis or discussion videos about Nikke that I've seen all seem to start with a hear me out section. Frustrating thing about criticizing these designs is that people then act as if you are against sexualized fan servicey outfits or characters. Yeah, people like if we sort by newest, or like if I look through the held comments, they're actually kind of, some of them are creative in how they are just insults, but it's funny as like people are desperate. Some people seem desperate to defend this game. Like, why are you why are you defending the $1 billion company? It's either you hate women or you're defending the $1 billion company. Obviously, that's not what they're thinking. But it's funny that you can frame the argument in that way. Oh, you love their design? You're just defending the giant corpos trying to squeeze out all of our money. It's like, okay, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, you hate her design? Well, you just hate women. You're just a misogynist and you hate women. It's like, what are you talking about? People are weird about that stuff. Like, no, calm down. I hate that extremism. Like, no, neither of those are true. Shut up. More talking about Yasmin. Sadly, this is a bit of a big take, lol. Could say the same about any game legit with how much we are nitpicking, lol. Love it. I don't think it's bad, but you imply it's bad. Like, so weird. I don't have much to say about this. I think I just trying to discuss things about the game. That's about it. I'm not trying to nitpick. Like, I only talked about it because I think it was a topic a lot of people were bringing up anyway. And I was like, you know what? Let's have a meaningful discussion about this. I hope it was meaningful. I think some people found it meaningful. As we saw earlier, one person said, this is a stupid discussion. Like, dude, you already commented that you weren't interested. Why'd you watch it? I'm so annoyed by this discussion because Eldreda is intimidating and imposing. And to me, that outfit doesn't make her any less so. That's fair. That's fair. I'm eager to see how she looks with her in-game model. And this is someone asking about modding. Okay, do we do it now? Okay, let's look at some of the newest ones. There are some funny ones. Also, some of them are rude. Where are some good funny ones I can show off that aren't just gross and disgusting? There was one I saw earlier that I thought was really funny. I could probably find it on my phone quicker. Hold on. I'll find it on my phone real quick because I know where it is. If I find it on my phone, I can look it up much faster. All right, it's one I replied to. That's it. Oh, I don't know if it's not showing on here. Maybe it was one that YouTube decided to hold. Maybe how do I find this? Huh. Do I have to go by held comments? Oh no. I really don't want to go by held comments. Ten start. I have not seen your comment yet. Anyway, I'll just say it here because for some reason it's not showing up here. Maybe it's one of those that was held. So I'll reply to it on my own, but I'll just say it. Quote, all of your ideas are absolutely terrible and corny. I'm so glad you aren't the character designer for ZZZ. And this is in response to me saying maybe they combine into a mecha. That would be kind of sick. Like, your designs are terrible and corny. Like, dude. That's like my entire channel. Have you not seen? You guys can't. I pulled up on the live real quick, but like, hello, look at my videos. The Cunning Hares versus Deadly Assault. The Sons of Caledon versus Deadly Assault with Starlight Billy. Starlight Billy with Angels of Delusion. This is stupid. That's what I do. Hello? Like, oh, he really knows my channel. He gets it. He gets me. The whole Inferno discussion is stupid. As he said, quote, terrible and corny. Yeah, that's what that's the point. Inferno Metal is terrible and the teams you make with it are corny. He's a real fan, I know. That's not, look at this. That's not Arya. It's just Banyue with the Angels of Delusion. It's dumb. It's terrible and corny. He gets me. Finally, I have a true fan in the audience. I don't want to dox him because I think that'd be rude. I'm not going to dox him, but like, I don't want to spread hate because that's not the point. But I did see some other comments talking about that instance where because they were 3 separate characters, maybe they'll combine together. And my joke is if they combine like a mecha, I think that'd be really funny. Billy would be all over that. Billy would be like, oh yeah, that's awesome. I refresh the page, what happens? Will I get more newest comments? It doesn't look like it. Let's see. There's some really good, funny responses I got. For some reason, they're not showing it here, and I don't know why. They should be showing it here. I don't like it when YouTube doesn't show you stuff. They should just show me everything. There should be a lot more comments here. It's crazy that they're not showing me all of them. All right, let's look at Held. Because I can see them in the YouTube Studio app on my phone, but they're not showing up here. Yeah, this is where we want to see. Look at all this. Okay. Let's see. Any man that complains about these designs are just gay, and I really wish they would just say so. I mean, that's an interesting viewpoint. I guess I'm gay. It's confirmed. Western tourism is the real problem in Zenless. Thank God Eastern developers didn't listen to you guys. I think this is an actually approved one, so that's actually fine. Which is funny because I think they did listen, because as soon as season 2 ends, we leave the Chinese region and go to England. Like, we leave Zenless China and go to Zenless England. Isn't that literally pandering to a Western audience? Hello? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm weird for thinking that, but isn't that like, maybe it's not pandering. Maybe pandering's not the right word. But the fact that they pivot away from the Chinese region to just here's England, but in Zenless, isn't that just interesting? Like, if you thought the Chinese region, like, they were pandering to their Chinese audience with that, wouldn't they want to, you know, if they really didn't care about us, wouldn't they kept it in China? Like, am I crazy? Obviously, they want to do a different region, but like, let's see here. Oh yes, we didn't. Did I already like this one? I can't remember. Anyway, Optimizer did leave a good one that I liked. I don't understand this comment as well. I think this person needs help. Ah, how cute! Another tourist video, which is funny because if you've watched my videos, like, you can't see it right now. But like, I was making videos back when my videos were ugly, dude. Like, if you look at my old videos, my thumbnails were awful. Like, look at this. This is not interesting at all. I was in the trenches making videos nobody cared about. And now I'm the tourist. It's a shame. I've been demoted, guys. I also don't know what tourist means. It's like, I know it's meant for people who like don't play the game. And that's fair, because some people are actually like, they're tourists. They log in for a couple weeks and then log out. And that's fair. But like, you're just using it as an insult when it doesn't work. It makes the insult not effective. Like, insults are great when they're actually true. It's when they're not true that you get confused on them. In fact, there are a couple in the published ones where I can just type in LARPer and it's like, LARP. Oh, this one. Thank God the devs aren't listening to the Western Puritans. Like, okay. I don't know what to say to this one either. It's like, thanks, I guess. They're just LARPers. They can look at the sales of a character like Billy and see exactly just how much these tourists are worth. Like, okay, it's another sales discussion point. I don't know exactly what to say to this that is helpful for a meaningful discussion. I trust it does more than some random YouTuber. ZZ is doing great. Summer's design is fire. You don't like it. There's thousands out there, but I'm 100%. But I'm 100%. You complainers will be the first to pull as usual. So he's saying even if you hate it, you'll still pull for them. I think that's fair. I think there are people who will hate the design and still pull for the character. That's fair. There are some... I know, who didn't at all about... How do I spell Yixuan? Or... Yesheng Wang, but still pull for them anyway. Just because they didn't to get left behind in the meta. So instead of trying to point out, like, hey, you're being rude to me, it's like, no, let's have a real discussion. I actually think most of the complainers are just LARPers and don't have an hour logged into the game. I think there are some people who are bad faith actors who do complain about the game. Like, obviously there are bad faith actors. Of course there are. I'm not one of those. I did not upload. Let's look at this real quick. Not look at this, but I want to look at I have it linked to the full video. This is the full video of towers. The tower floors 56 to 100 as an unlisted video. It's 3 hours long of just solo Billy. Like, you guys can't see it because I'm not showing it. It's just this. No hit solo Billy floors 56 to 100. It's 3.5 hours long. This took me forever to edit together. Not forever, but to actually do. And it's fair that some people are bad faith actors. I'm not one of them. I put more time into this game than most players in the world, period. No one else has done this for a reason. It's because it's hard. It takes time and effort to do. I'm the only one there are other people who have done solo tower climbs. I think I saw M6 Hugo and I think M6 Miyabi as well. So I'm not saying no one else does it. I'm just saying I'm the only one who's done it with Billy. Like, people will talk about how good Yesheng Guang is. I don't think I've seen a Yesheng Guang player do this. That's because it's hard. It's not easy. If it were easy, people would have done it. Okay, let's get back into this. Are you a LARPer? Since that's not the real Sungberg in the game, stop acting like a LARPer and appeasing them. I don't... Okay. Again, it's the argument of, oh, she obviously split, so she looks completely different. That's why. And it's like, I don't think that was conveyed to the audience at all. Like, yeah, you can say the other two look different, but it's... I don't think the game did a good job of conveying that, like, oh, it's a Pyra Mithra situation in Xenoblade 2, where it's like, oh, they have split personality or something, that they've divided themselves up. All who insult Verlina are a freaking LARPer and not freaking caring about the game. Why not? Why we cannot have sexy character with sexy clothes? What? You all said we can have a sexy without reveal clothes. Yeah, but this is so hard to read, I'm not gonna lie. It almost looks like a text-to-speech sort of thing. To be fair, I already talk like this. I have a stutter, so I would probably talk like this if I were writing a comment anyway. I think this is a joke. Anyone complaining of ages are too sexy or proportions in this anime game are unrealistic. Again, that's not... the complaint isn't that they're unrealistic. I'm perfectly fine with it being unrealistic. I literally point to Marvel Rivals saying, like, hey, their legs are gigantic. The women have gigantic legs, and that's perfectly fine. I don't care that Valina's thigh is wider than her waist. That's not an issue for me. And I don't care if characters are too sexy. I care if it makes sense for the character. Like, yeah, Julian would look super hot in the thong, but Julian wouldn't wear that in public. Go play Concord. Now that's funny, because you can't play Concord. I should give that a heart just because. I don't think I will, though. And again, I'm not sure what LARPer means, because it's like you're pretending to like the game. And it's like, what are you talking about? Again, it's one of those insults where if you misuse it, it loses its all meaning. Like, you're pretending to like the game. And it's like, guys, I don't think you understand. You're pretending to play the game. I know you've never done this challenge. And if you really liked Zenless, you would do this. How can you call yourself a real Zenless enjoyer and not climb the battle tower with a solo character? Do you not like the game? Obviously, that's ridiculous. And that's the point. It's like, what are these arbitrary standards of LARP? Again, I don't know what LARPer means because people keep misusing it. And if I really hated these designs, I'm just saying right now, if I really hated Season 3's designs, I would have quit in Season 2. I'm like, oh man, like we liked Yishun so much. We did Yishun and Yishun and Yishun again. It's like, wait, I can pull them up real quick. Yishun was so great. We're going to have Yishun again. And then we're going to have Yishun again in terms of like the base design, not this 2D art right here. If I really hated Season 3 designs, I would have quit in Season 2. Back to what we were looking at. It's kind of sad though to see some of these because you know some of them are like, this is what their outlet is for like frustration and anger. Makes me feel sad for some of them. I want to show the hidden comments. I think some of them are really funny. Funny in like a gross way, but you know. Wow, you don't like the design that aren't sexual. Might this have to do with the fact that you're extremely obese and your dick doesn't work? Now that's actually kind of creative. I am more overweight than I should be. From my heaviest, I have lost 100 pounds. And then I lost more, but then I gained some of it back. And so he is correct. I am more overweight than I should be. So that is true. Let's see here. What other gross stuff can we see? Pussy, of course. It's a nonsense. It's a comment, of course. Why not? Isn't this? I mean, that's a bit rude. Whatever. You're using a woman's body part to offend someone. Isn't that being misogynistic or something? Like, why are you doing that? I don't. I can easily spin this around to, oh, you hate women? You're a pussy. It's like, wait, you just used a woman's body part to offend someone? Is that saying you think women are weak? Is that? It's so easy to flip this around. Again, Hugo Chavez again with a banger. Shut up about sales. Nobody wants your disability bucks. The devs make this because they like it. I know it's hard for a piggy like you to understand. This is actually kind of creative. You know, this is some genuine hatred. Like, man, I feel bad for this guy, but this is actually creative. This is his creative outlet. So it's like, you know what? I'm not going to approve it, but I'm okay with it because at least he's creative. He or she could be a girl or in between. I don't know. Thanks so much, Axo. In real life, it's a bit sad because when I'm because I'm living with my grandma now because I'm her caretaker effectively. I haven't taken as much time to work out, and I've been lax on losing weight for other various reasons. There's a bigger story behind that. I'm not comfortable telling it now, but I have lost a lot of weight. I have lost a lot of weight. I've gained some of it back, more than I want, and now I really do want to get back to losing it again. But there's a process to go through. Yawn grift again, another one. Yawn grifter talking point. It's like, wait, so I'm a grifter now? Isn't which one is a grifter again? Isn't that I forgot, what does grifter mean? Grifter is I'm just I think it's another word for tourist where I'm just passing by. And it's like, sure, this can be a grifter talking point. But like, you can also talk about it because you care about the game. Like, opinions following money. Grifter is like a scammer. Okay. I literally showed you how to steal from Zenless by changing your VPN so you're from Japan, so that way you can get discounts on their top-up site. Like, I'm telling you how to steal effectively. Not that I'm actually telling you should do it. I'm just saying it exists. I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't exist. Again, this one's marked as potentially inappropriate. I don't know why. I think it's counting one of these misspellings as like Cassia, like maybe this is inappropriate, they're thinking. I don't know. I'll approve that. You want manly looking woman. I hope you never see one in I hope I never see you in my feed again. You should leave this game. No reason to be surprised you're into male characters. Now it all makes sense. You just hate us having good looking feminine woman. That's crazy. I'll approve that. Why not? I'll approve it and then reply to it. I wouldn't be offended by manly looking woman. Like, you guys saw the Yasmine trailer. You think Yasmine looks manly? You look at this face and you say, oh yeah, this is too manly for me. Like, what are you talking about? This is hot. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This is really hot and cool. She's gorgeous. She's striking. She's so cool. And she's so pretty. Also, what's wrong with women having muscles? Like, again, I don't want to do this. It's just, again, this is one of those sad. I feel a bit sad for this guy. I think this is one of his outlets. Like, he feels like he has to defend the game in some way that doesn't need to be defended, because I am one of the defenders of Zenless. I'm also not going to pretend that, like, hey, I'm going to pretend this isn't a thing that I like or dislike. R2 is very upfront with how much he doesn't like Yishuin, how much he doesn't like Aftershocks. He loves the game. He makes those complaints because he loves the game, period. It's not complaints, but he points that stuff out. I think there is a point where, should I interact with this person? Like, oh, you shouldn't interact with them. Like, I think there's a point where you should interact with some of them to set like a line of like, hey, this is a boundary, let's not cross it. But also you can, so for instance, I might reply to this person, leave one comment, and then not respond after that. Because if you keep responding afterwards, that's when you get into it. Because there's a very good line in a couple verses in Proverbs that basically says, that says, involve yourself. Let's see. How's it phrased again? Like, interject into an argument with fools, otherwise they become wise in their own eyes. Because if ignorant people are talking to each other, they think they're smarter. So like, if you interject, you should interject, so that way they aren't misled into thinking they're actually onto something. But also don't stick around in those arguments, otherwise you'll start acting like them. And I actually told this to Io. It's like, hey, Io, I know you're getting into some drama. I just want to give you these verses because I don't want you to look like a moron. I don't want you to get involved in like an argument that is going to make you look bad. You can address it, but don't get involved in it. Don't keep yourself there. Like, if I do reply to this guy, and I think I will. Also, what's wrong? Again, what's wrong with liking male characters? Like, I don't understand the whole aspect of, oh, you like male characters? That must mean you hate feminine women. It's like, what? Again, what is this? Apparently, I'm a gay LARPer. I'm a gay LARPer grifter pussy, according to some of these comments. And it's like, what? Again, what's wrong with being gay? It's a funny discussion to have. Because if I actually met this person in real life, there's no way we wouldn't have this kind of conversation. You'd actually talk to them like a real person. You'd carry a conversation. And I've made it no small thing. One of my favorite character in this game, the first S rank I pulled for, is Caesar. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. I really enjoyed her story. I think her personality is awesome. I think she's cute. I think she's adorable. I think she could stand to have a little more meat on her bones, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Great character, great story, fantastic. I love her. Like, oh, well, of course you like Caesar because you want her to be masculine. Because you like men. It's like, what is that? Again, why is an argument being phrased like that? Why are you being weird about how you phrase those arguments? Like, yeah, I like Caesar. I also like Miyabi and Yuzuha. Are you gonna tell me that Yuzuha is now masculine somehow? Like, I don't. Oh yes, the most masculine character of season 2, Yuzuha. It's like, what? That's nonsense. And that's why I need to drill some sense into these comments, but then not stick around for too long. So I'll approve this and try to find Loking. I think that's a good one I can search up. I'll approve that and then respond to it. I know it's kind of playing with fire, but I think it'll be fun. Oh, this is the guy who responded to me. And the one who was saying, I'll pull it up on my phone real quick. That was saying my ideas are, quote, absolutely terrible and corny, which is exactly what the kind of content that I make. So it's like, oh, you recognize my stuff. I'll reply to him right now, actually. I'll type out my reply because you can't see it. You get it. That's what all of my endgame videos are about. You think I played Nangong? You think I played Boniway Nangong Suna because it was good? No, I did it because it was, quote, terrible and corny. And I enjoyed it. Stay tuned for my next upload, which will be very soon. Which is an endgame run that is Team Chaotix themed. All right. Where was I? Oh, yes. I don't know if I don't know if I'll make this a video. I've been recording this just because I think it's important to document this sort of stuff. This is why it's kind of hard to have like a meaningful discussion in Zenless, because as soon as you start bringing up the design, people start getting weird about it. Like if I bring up how Endgame is unbalanced, people are like, oh yeah, of course it is. We all agree with that. But as soon as you bring up, hey, maybe some of these designs could be changed a little and they might be more interesting, or better is a harsh word because better is like, oh, that's just your subjective opinion. It's like, yeah, of course. Oh, there's another good word we can look up. Fan service. I don't understand this weird obsession with realism in an anime game. That's definitely not the issue. It's like people are afraid of sex appeal. Even earlier designs were on the horny side. It's like, I love sex appeal. Appeal. I love sex appeal when it makes sense for the character and the narrative. It tells me about the character and their personality and their values. I should say there. It tells me about their personality and their values. Is her name not My Valentine? Who was the girl in Cowboy Bebop? It was something Valentine. Faye Valentine. Look at her. She's like, look at this design. This is incredibly sexy design. She's a great character. Because there's also substance beyond just, look at how hot and sexy I am. It's like, there's actually a character arc with this character. It's great. Has an obvious, and that plays into her character. Her character Jane has an obvious, I can't spell obvious, design, and that plays into her character as an undercover agent, using her charms to control men. Like, that's part of the sex appeal. People think, oh, women aren't competitive. No, women are competitive. They are just competitive in different ways. Some of them use their attractiveness as a tool to control others. That's what they do. That's not what they do. It's not a blanket. That's what some women do. I should also say manipulate. Control. I should say others. That way it's not just men. And control others. That's awesome. I enjoy those arcs. Oh, Tessendart. What did I miss? Sorry. I'm just now looking at comments again. If you're going to bed, have a good night. Yeah. Tensed art. It's tense. It's either tense dart or tensed art. Good night. Enjoy those arcs. Because it they are active and in control. And have real motivation. Motivations beyond just I to look hot. They feel like real people. I'll say similarly. Let's see. What's another character with obvious sex appeal? Oh, Yidhari. That's why I'm not a fan of Yidhari. or I'll say that I'll put this below here. Because yeah. Because she's obviously sexy, but she doesn't. But her character arc doesn't really have anything to do with it. And I think that's a shame. At least with Valina, Valina looks pretty and attractive because she's regal. Like, she's supposed to be a proper lady. She's a city administrator. Like, her being hot and sexy is actually fine because she has political reasons to do it. Yidhari's just some random author and a proxy in a hollow. Like, and I think it's a shame because so many people on her sex appeal as opposed to her actual character arc, which is interesting. I haven't made my season 2 in review video yet, but when I do, we will talk about Yidhari. And that's the other interesting thing where it's like, oh, apparently because I'm a, what were the words again? I'm a gay grifter, LARPer, pussy. What are the other insults? Whatever. Who, hates, not that I don't think anyone said I hate women, but, I hate feminine women. That's it. That I hate feminine women. And it's like, man, I wish people, like, I want to treat these characters like people. Like, I wish Yidhari was more than just the sex appeal character. I wish people talked more about her character arc, which is actually really interesting. And it's like, if you talk to a woman and say, oh, okay, hear me out. If you walk up to most women in the world and you say, wow, I think you have, I really think you're smoking hot and sexy. They will probably be upset. They'll be like, who the heck are you? Why'd you say that? But if you say, hey, I really like your character. I think you have a good quality character and I enjoyed that. They'd probably like that. Like if you go to a restaurant and let's say you have a waitress and she serves you well and you tell her, man, I think you're really hot. She'd be like, oh, okay. Like she'd be kind of weirded out by that. But if you say, oh, I really like how kind you were to that other table. I appreciated that. She'd probably feel a lot nicer about that. Like, oh, you noticed that? I wasn't trying to do that to show. That'd be more respectful to her. But no, apparently I hate women. And it's the horseshoe logic. I went so far in this. We must respect women and we must objectify women. I've somehow in my gain to respect women so much, I've gone so far in the circle that I am now objectifying women. It's so weird. It's so funny. Which, another funny thing to remind people about is that when Jane got her swimsuit, like the sex appeal, I want to show this on live. Let me look this up real quick. And here, Starlight Billy, go back. Look up Jane's outfits real quick. Because I think this is really interesting to tell people, to remind people about this. And I'm not saying it's the same people. Well, for some reason they zoomed so far out. Oh, that's because I have this at 30%. Let's zoom in on this. And then let's look at this. Media. This. Nope, that's the wrong one. This. This is Jane's normal outfit. As you can tell, it's pretty hot. But she's fully clothed. It's like, okay, we're going to release an even hotter, sexier outfit for her. And they released Jane's swimsuit. This outfit's a lot more revealing. You know what I heard the entire time? So many people said, this doesn't look as good. Like, what? It's like, yeah, they didn't like this. Like, oh, we don't like this. Like, that's crazy. It's a more revealing outfit. And people said, you know what? This isn't as attractive as the original design. That's crazy. And of course, if you've seen her original design, it makes sense because this is it's very form-fitting. It still shows off some of her skin. The squish here is also really good. I like that a lot. It's a good detail. She just has a really good design. And then a lot of people did not jive with the swimsuit. I saw a lot of people talking about mods to remove this thing because they thought it looked hotter. Obviously, I don't think those are the same people, but it's like, it's crazy to think that there are some people who play Zenless who agree that base Jane looks hotter than swimsuit Jane. However, if you suggested we should change this design to improve it a little, why do you hate? Why do you hate feminine women? Why can't you like this? It's like, okay, again, you're removing this to make her look hotter. And I'm suggesting we could maybe adjust Eldrada's Sunbreaker design just a little bit, and that would also make her hotter, just in a different way. Anyway, when 3.1 comes out and they give you the free Jane from the shop, if you've been playing since 2.5, you can't just get this for free now. Because they gave away Jane's skin for free, but they didn't release Jane. So, that's a subtle encouragement of, hey, you should get Jane from the shop because you get her swimsuit. And maybe I'm crazy. I think her base design is way more attractive than this design. I think this design is okay, but it's okay because I know Jane as a character. If this was a random character, I would think, okay, obviously that's a hot outfit, but like, I don't know you as a character, so it's not really doing anything for me. I have to, again, Joe Schmo, I have to assume that maybe I'm crazy because apparently I'm a gay tourist grifter, LARPer who hates feminine women and a pussy. That's it. So I have to make sure that maybe I'm not the crazy, maybe I'm actually insane. You have to always make sure about that. Okay. We're done with that. If the third Slungbringer is literally wearing the outfit from the old teaser, that'd be interesting. I don't think she is. Can you guys stop going through hoops and just say her outfit is ugly? All this unnecessary words to conclude that her outfit just doesn't look pleasing, aka ugly. Again, I don't... I do have to say, ever since I got Nicole's outfit, I was like, oh, this is cool, and I did use it for a while, and then I went back into her base form because, you know what? I think her base outfit's just, I think it looks better. Where was the one I unprivated? Oh, that's right. I'll type in feminine woman. Not sure what's wrong with liking male characters. Characters. What do I say here? I won't leave the game because, as my content proves, I enjoyed this game more than you do. Those are fighting words. But I hope we can both enjoy our time. Take care. I think Ramiel is smoking hot. I'll say that. Ramiel's gorgeous. Of course she is. You think I'm blind? Even if you hated Ramiel, like, you can't deny that, like, Ramiel's smoking hot. You kidding me? Look at this character. What do you want me to say to this? I can't show it. I was showing this. Of course she's gorgeous. What do you want me to say to that? Whoops, I clicked out on the wrong thing. Here, let me finish the rest of this. I'm not gay. Smoking hot. I'm not sure. I don't think that's... I don't think using these... I don't think these... How do I phrase this? I want manly looking women. I think for women that are obviously tomboys, I think it's fair to say they should look more manly because that's in their character. And I don't think muscles are inherently manly. Since it's a known trick. That women will work out to make their butt look bigger. Like, again, which again ties into sex appeal, which is back into... Feminine woman. If you really hate... do I even bring up Yasmine? I'm not gonna bring up the insult things again. I don't think I'll address it because I think that's a bit too on the nose. I'm giving time because I want to draw a line in the sand. Mouthwash, that's why. Because you could obviously just ignore them, but like, no, I think at some point you do need to draw a line and say, hey, don't cross this line, period. I'm involving myself just this once, and I'm not doing it for every other comment. Because it's a waste of my time, but I think, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. Now I have to find it again. Feminine. Femini. Femin. Is that how you? Am I crazy? How do I spell feminine? I'm going insane. How do I spell this word? That is how you spell it. Am I crazy? If I type in woman, I don't see it. Oh, I'm looking under held. That's why. I'm crazy. And I don't think having muscle is inherently manly. Since it's a known trick that women will work out to make their butts look bigger. That some women. Good looking, that's right. Good looking feminine woman. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Feminine. It's one of those words like, I'm spelling this right? Feminine, nope. Feminine, right? Feminine. Feminine. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I could go for longer. I could actually start doing Simulacrum stuff since it's in the title of my video. And I haven't done it yet, so I could do the beginner stuff now and go next stream do the advanced stuff. Because I have actually not fought Starlight Billy yet. Let me mute my game audio. I can stop recording now. Very quickly, I'll do an outro in case I publish it. Yeah, that's all I got. If you want to subscribe, feel free to. You don't have to. I got a merch store now. If you're interested, purchase something. You don't have to. Subscribe if you feel. I already said subscribe if you feel like it. Yeah, that's it. My name's Ojimba Blade, and I hope you'll have a blessed day. See you soon. Stop recording. There we go. It's that simple, and I have to change the live from presenting back to the live. You know, so. And I might not keep that screen. I'm just keeping that, using that screen as a buffer. I can edit onto some gameplay stuff. I don't even know if I'll publish it. There's a good chance I don't publish that because it's like, I don't want to be the guy who just makes. I thought it was funny that Kete's two most recent videos were like, here's why I don't like. Where is it? Over here. No, it's not over here. It's under combat. Here's why I don't like Annihilation Simulacrum. And then his follow-up video is like, wait a second, I didn't mean it like that. Hey mate, it's the perpetual loop of content where you create drama and then you respond to the drama. And then you create drama in response to that. I'm not saying anything down about it. I'm just saying I thought it was humorous. That like he tried to make a video in good faith and then people didn't respond to it well and he's like, wait a second. So I have not played any of this stuff yet. Here's a bunch of stuff. Again, what is really cool about this is that this is the first time people have been able to play Harumasa. If you joined late, this is the only time you've been able to play this character. Look at Tim. Any account can play this guy. It's crazy. They just gave away every agent for free. Okay, they spawned over here. Good. I was like, is that arrow gonna stop flying? It just spawned so late. What's his build? Now, his best build should be, for generic Harumasa, it's probably should be Shadow Harmony.
Is it time to clock out?
Is it? No, it's Protopunk or Hormone Punk. No, this is actually fine too. But they have his W engine. That's interesting. I didn't know they would have their actual W engines on here.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
Oh, Tony, that's another comment I already responded to, and I can show it real quick. Let me pause VLC real quick. Newest, I want to reply by, hold on, we'll get rid of that. Published. Is there a way I can sort by ones I've responded to? I don't think I can. Response status, responded, that's it. Okay. There was one that I thought was pretty interesting. That was like one of the first ones posted on here. Where is it? I think the word shilling was shill. I can't find it. I know I responded to this. Anyway, I'll just say it for y'all. There was one response that was like, why are you making a comment about endgame design? Or, sorry, why are you making a video about character design when you should be talking about endgame design and all the problems with the shilling and stuff? And my response was, I made that video like a year ago. Nothing's changed. I made a video back in 1.3 that, hey, here's the problems with Deadly Assault. And nothing's changed about it since. Like, the design trends they were doing back then are the ones they're doing right now. So, like, I can make that video again, but there's nothing new to talk about other than, hey, the things I said a year ago, they're still doing. So, like, that doesn't actually fuel the discussion anywhere. Who am I using in this fight? Let's try Corrin. What do they give to Corrin? Corrin. Where's Trigger? Where is Trigger? Am I blind? She's not down here. Why is Yixuan down here? These characters not in the orders I thought they would be. Here's Trigger. I will pick Zhao. Why not? Who cares? Oh, wait. No, we want her additional. Where's Yuzuha? I'll just pick Suna. I'll be lame. I'm not showing the game. You're right. Thank you for calling me out on that. Sorry about that.
I'll take point.
No worries. He'll take point. I have never... This is the same boss that was in the story mode, right? Actually, what did they have equipped to this girl? This tiny child character. I'm ready for the lore, I was combining Corrin and lore. I'm ready for the Corrin story expansion when they introduce that friend of Corrin who may or may not be that season 2 character who may or not be her friend. I forgot her name. But you know the one I'm talking about. The one that was right next to Claret. Roxy, yes. I'm ready for them to go into that story.
Wait.
I think that'd be great.
Field mic before we bounce.
Oh,
Show no mercy.
Come daydream with me. My turn.
why do you go nowhere? That's the other problem with some of these defensive assists. They go to the middle of nowhere. The boss will not trigger a switch state before the countdown ends. After being hit with flying sword. Okay, I don't quite understand what this means. Okay. We're inflicting some debuff on her when we use this thing. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to use the flying swords at the beginning. I'm not very good at using Corrin, so I apologize for this gameplay. I am a Billy player, not a Corrin player. Corrin is a very different character to use and learn. Corrin really cares about her team a lot. Billy doesn't. If you give Billy a bad team, he will deal less damage. If you give Corrin a bad team, she will deal less damage and feel worse to play, because she wants to be teleported around. That's why Trigger's really good, because she has a lot of quick assists. Dialin and Suna also have enough quick assists to teleport Corrin around. They also, she also buffs them with her Mindscape too, so that's cool. What was her W engine again? I looked at them, but I couldn't remember. It's hers, right? Yeah, they put hers on her. That's unfortunate. Oh, they have Trigger's W engine. That's good. Obviously, they should have, but...
Don't look at me.
Jimbo is Rezi's long-lost brother, I suppose. Not quite. I'm okay with the drive disc being bad because they're an equalizer. Like, the point is not look at how lucky I got in farming drive discs.
I'm sorry.
The point is to find out who is the most, to find the most, to equalize the playing field for everyone. Because you could have the best,
Grab my field mic before we bounce.
the best Corrin player in the world, and they just don't have better drive discs than another player, and so they'll just perform worse. Or the other character has more Mindscape than them.
Something for wind.
Whoops. Whoops. What just happened? Sorry, I was distracted by my phone going off. Yeah, so what's interesting is that if you want to... How do I say this? This mode has a title you can have if you're in like the top percentage of players. But you can only have it for 14... No, wait, I'm thinking of something else. That's the next thing they're doing for your... I think it's for Deadly Assault. I can't remember. Oh, she started up right now. That's why it was flashing at the bottom right. Okay. Nah, I'm picking up what they're putting down. They're flashing it because they want to show you, hey, moron, press the button.
Engaging head on.
Entering the delusion domain.
Target locked. You're in my sight. Ether vision activate.
Oh, I was not paying attention. That's on me. I was like, oh, I'll just try to stun her. Nope. That didn't happen. Again, I am showing off how not good I am with Corrin in this mode, because I am not very good at playing her at all. Whoops. I meant to switch to Suna and use her quick assist. I meant to use her dodge counter. That doesn't reach her. I know the trick that you should that you should press EX and then switch, because you don't want to spend that much time on Corrin. Like that. That way Corrin is still doing her EX without you having to stay on her.
Recalibrating. Increase firepower. Sniper's Creed.
One shot, one kill.
One kill.
I don't have enough for her stuff. This isn't that difficult. Then again, this is the easy mode, so it's fine. Oh, I didn't have the thing up on.
Saw that coming.
Oh, I meant to dodge counter that.
My
Also,
God.
she keeps... I forget she has hormone punk on and not like a normal W engine. Oh, I didn't... I forgot. I thought I was switching to... Suda.
Don't hesitate.
It's fine.
Let's attack together.
It's something like that. I don't know how to play Corrin well. I know how to play her, I just don't know how to play her well. Combat results. Oh, you have to beat her under a certain time period. Okay. I mean, you don't have to. It's these discs, but these don't really matter. And this little avatar thing that also doesn't really matter too much. Again, it's bragging rights. That's what it is. Oh, here's the global leaderboard. Here's the friend leaderboard. Oh, these are Resi's times. Okay. I don't think with the extreme form you are limited on the agents you can use. Yeah, of course. So these are your 6 DPSs up here to choose from. Well, Valina's down here, so I guess that's 7. But not, she's like a support basically. Let's try Drowned Ideal Monito. I wonder how different he is from regular version. Who do I use? Does it really matter? Not really. You'll start with this thing. Triggering a defensive assist or landing EX or ult or assist follow-up will reduce its block. Well, while it's blocking, will break his blocking state and reduce his miasmic shield. Okay. So I should use a character with a lot of defensive... No, wait. No, that's defensive assist, not assist follow-up. So I want a character with a lot of EXs. Or wait, or assist follow-ups. There we go. Monito, your favorite team. Your favorite boss is here. Who do I care? Who do I use? I don't think it matters. We'll do this.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
What are you on? Oh no! It's Shadow Harmony! No! Why? Why do they think this is your best set? No! You're not a DPS! Get off of this! Buff the team! At least you have Mindscape 6. Where is... I mean, I could also play... You know what? I'll play a team I have never been able to play because I don't have these characters. I will play... Where are you? You. And you? I don't have Chingy. And where is that blasted hedgehog? Happy Sonic anniversary, by the way. I don't have Chingy, so I can finally do this team. It's been a long time since I've been able to play as Chingy. I think it's like one of the story events.
Great time.
Yeah, he's in his blocking state. Okay.
Oh, this one bites.
I'm doing something wrong. It's been a while since I've been able to use Chingy. I wonder what they have equipped onto her. Surely it's good. That's a lot, really low crit damage value. Okay, they do have King of the Summit.
Need something? My services are expensive. My Oh, this one bites. Face the consequences. Great timing.
What is he doing?
Careful and easy work.
Do I just have to use my ult? Hey, Mr. How's it going?
I got you all wrapped up. Huh? Yeah? Oh, this one will take a fight. Great timing. Ready with this.
How long is this guy gonna stay in his Mihazard form? That's crazy. Okay, okay, I think I'm getting it now. Literally, he will recharge his form. That's crazy. Good night, Forever Tea. Have fun.
timing.
I'm afraid to switch and use our EXs because if he starts doing his charge up, then I can't stop him. Also, thank you, Nicole, for completely missing on your ult. Not your EX.
Oh, just one bite. Easy work.
There we go.
Wakey, wakey. I'm venomous, you know. Great timing. I've got moves too. Time to strike. Justice is served. Careful, I'm venomous. Easy work. Following orders. I'm venomous, you know. Great timing. I've got moves too. Huh? Face the consequences. Huh? Easy work.
This is not extreme mode. I will probably not do that right now.
Caught you red-handed.
I didn't need to do that now, but I decided to.
Chucky can get pretty fired up too. I'm venomous, you know. Great timing. I've got moves too. Now you're the prey. Easy work. Hope again. Wanna run? Get it! Great timing.
I couldn't hit him because I didn't have any EX. If I hit him, he would just fuel himself.
I'm venomous, you know. I've got moves too. Time to close the net. Jackpot!
Darn, I didn't have enough for her ult there.
Here comes the first. Careful, I'll bite back. Great timing. Oh, just one bite. Let me give you a little treat, like this.
Why do you go through? I missed completely.
Easy work.
That's crazy.
Careful, I'm venomous. I'm venomous, you know. Great timing. I've got moves too. You
I hope I
can't
pressed
escape
EX on
my
Nicole
gaze.
in time. It looks like I didn't, but it doesn't matter. All right. So obviously that was not good. I think there's a way you're supposed to fight him. I was not doing it. It's easier to when you have infinite EXs. That was kind of hard with that team. Starlight Billy gets like infinite EXs anyway from his wheelie, so I don't know if that counts or not. All right, don't let agents accumulate 20 stacks of etch. Okay. The boss will leave a zone called Starlight Arena on the floor every 10 seconds. Agents within the zone will gain 1 stack of etch. Okay. Agents can... Okay. What is this Etch-a-Sketch nonsense? Leaves a mark, and when you're within that mark, you're debuffed. Okay. So the answer is to play someone who can move around. Billy, come on. Not Ben. Billy. Do I be interesting? I think I will. Caesar. Yuzuha. What is this build? I swear, if they have Billy on Fanged Metal, I will be very upset.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Okay, it's at least not Fanged Metal. It's also not good still, but it's not Fanged Metal.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy. In my sight.
I didn't mean to do that. I was by picking up my controller. I have not fought this boss yet, so we'll see. I mean, I fought him in the story, and that was like the playground version of it. And this shows the area you're not supposed to be in, okay? Oh, wait, no, you're supposed to be in it, and then you transfer it to him by using dodge counters or defensive assists, okay? Oh, okay, so it's not don't stay in the area, it's stay in the area.
Feel the power of Starlight. It's my turn.
Come fight me, dude! I'm over here!
Don't get scared, no! Fire!
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet? My bullets never lose sight of their target.
I have to remember that I don't have Shadow Harmony on. I have Proto Punk.
Keep it up. It's my turn.
Why did my dodge counter not come out? That should have worked.
All right, I'm getting serious now.
Oh, what the heck was all that? Come on over here, dude! I'm waiting for you! Let's go! Wait, what are you doing? Why does that not come out? That's crazy.
I won't budge! Even one step!
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet? My bullets never lose sight of their target. Starlight, shine bright!
And that all fit. The ult fit, my EX did not, unfortunately. If I used Caesar ult, if I didn't use her ult, it probably would have worked.
Come on, don't be nervous.
Easy target! Perfect!
Back this way. Let's go.
It's my turn! Come on, baby!
Why is it like that sometimes?
Riding the Starlight! What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet? My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Can I kill him here? Maybe.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
Maybe not, because I don't have a good build on this Billy.
It's my turn.
If I had a normal build on this Billy, this would be over.
I'm in the zone.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Caesar did it. Let's go. And everyone's on field. Wonderful. Fantastic. That was fun. I have heard people say they don't like the gimmick because you have to stand in a circle and it's not good at doing that. Billy's really good at doing that. Regular Billy's really good at doing that. So, like, I don't know. I can't say just play better because you can't pick who you can't. None of these characters are really good at doing that. We don't have any ranged characters like Billy who can just run around very quickly and get to a zone. This is perfect for A rank Billy. I'll say that. You tell Billy to capture a command point, like, hey, stay in this zone and control it for as long as you can. A rank Billy's great at that. You can't play. Oh, you can't play as Norma. That's right. So we already have Norma's already playable in the game before she's even released. That's fun. I understand that on the expert level, this is a bit unfair for some of these characters who have trouble with that mobility. For A rank Billy, it's really fun, and that's who I play. So I really enjoyed that. It really played into Billy's strengths. Now, obviously, I'm going to clear this on my own time, probably. I might clear this on stream as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for too long on stream. I can make a video about this. I don't think it'll be good. It'd be like, hey, it's A rank Billy. I mean, to be fair, if I were using my build, this would be a lot better, but I'm not allowed to use my good build. They're afraid of players using the A ranks. Is there a change to this from standard to expert? I don't think there is. I'm not seeing one over here. It looks like it's the same mechanics, just harder. Oh, Soul's got a pretty good time. Let's go. Oh, Norma does stand still. That's right. Okay, well, I think that's enough for tonight. Guys, we had a lot of fun making fun of me. Remember all the insults? I should put down my banner. I'm not going to, but I think that'd be fun. I mean, I don't want to be rude about this, but again, a part of me, I don't want to make fun of it because like mental health is an issue. People do need help. I don't want to be rude about that. Or I also don't want to like make that as an excuse for things. Like, oh, I have mental health issues. That's why I was drunk driving and killed someone. It's like, actually, no, that's not an excuse. Like, you should be responsible for your actions as well. You can say, yes, mental health is a problem. We should try to handle it. Also, you are responsible for your actions, period. For the actions that you can control. So that's why I don't want to be like rude or disrespectful, but I also don't want to be a pushover, if that makes sense. So yeah, don't spread hate to Mr. Mista. He doesn't need that. He obviously has some issues he's going through. He or she, I don't know. He, she, I don't know. He, she, they, whatever. I don't want to be rude or disrespectful to them. I want to show them love, period. That is correct. Marcus, I agree. But it's like, that's when he came in. It's like, I didn't take the time to be like, oh, hello, mister. I want to put you on black. No. That's not important. I don't want to do that. That's not me. Again, I don't even know if I'll make it a video. I'm halfway tempted to make this live stream like members only or private it. I don't think I will because I don't think a lot of people are going to watch this. Yeah, some people use it as an excuse to just be rude to other people. It's like, I don't want to do that. I just want to be like, hey, this is kind of... I don't think I'll make it a YouTube short. I think it'd be more fun. I think there's some catharsis in like going through comments because some people, like, again, I want to discuss topics because I think discussions are really interesting. And there's some people who are kind of crazy about that. And that's like some of the hard part of this community is you want to have a worthwhile discussion. And some people are just... they act insane, and it's like it's hard to facilitate good healthy discussions when those people are a part of the game of your audience as well. Even though he's not really part of my audience, he doesn't want to watch my stuff again, which is fine. There's a trick to that. What you can do is you go to YouTube and you say don't recommend this channel again, period, and that'll work. What you can also do, I've done this before, what the trick is, I'm gonna give a little secret here. If you really hate someone, but you still want to watch you still want to hear what they have to say, but you don't want to give them any revenue, you don't want to give them any ads, you want to give them any time of day. What you do is you go to a place site like this. Let me look at this up real quick. You go to YouTube, download subtitles. You go to a site like DownSub. And then you copy paste the URL of the video you want. You can just have a copy of the subtitles. You read through what they say. You don't ever watch the video. You don't give them the time of day. Technically, you're giving them the time of day, but you're not giving them any money from it. If you really hate someone, that's what you can do. And again, sometimes I do that just because I'm busy. And it's like, I want to see what they have to... I don't have time to watch the full video, but I do want to see what they have to say in case I can respond. I want to respond to it. So I do this method, not because I hate people, because it's like, man, I'm busy. I don't want to watch the full thing right now. But I still want to see what they have to say. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for joining me on this little adventure. Yeah, it was fun. It was a bit more lighthearted. I mean, I can laugh at it because I think there was a time in my life where I would have been genuinely upset, like mortified. This is why like I didn't have an online persona for a long time, because you get stuff like that. And I'm an emotional guy. You've seen me, you've seen me. You've heard me cry on stream. I rewatched the Seed story and I cried. Let's see. I don't know if my plan. I am releasing a new run tomorrow, by the way. I will give you a hint. I've said it before on stream. I even told Marcus, not Marcus, you're Marcus, Mr. Mista. I gave him the sneak preview. Team Chaotix. I'll show you the edited art that I made for this specifically. But this will be uploaded in the morning. As in, it's already uploaded. I will make it public in the morning. Take a look at this. Bam. It's atrocious. Again, Mr. Mista knows me. It's terrible and corny. Look at this. This is dumb. He gets me, dude. What do you mean, Heisenberg? Team Chaotix is cool. They have all the synergy. What do you mean? Cecilia gives crit rate, you know? Not crit rate. Cecilia gives crit damage from her ether veil. She doesn't have her additional, so she doesn't give it from that. All right, that's it. That's about all I got. Hope you'll have a wonderful night. My name's Jimbo Blade, and I hope you'll have a wonderful week. Maybe I'll stream again this week. I am not too sure. Depends on my schedule. See you soon. Did they find the computer room? That's a great one. Where's the computer room? Hey, Shadow, let's find the computer room. All right, bye, guys.